discuss batteries, because batteries are key for the development of the solar trend. Now, the key components of today is that battery storage is close, not yet, but close to being profitable. So we must see if it becomes profitable. If we can store that solar and renewable energy, then batteries will explode, and we must see how we can take advantage of that. So let's see what's going on in the industry to make perhaps a base of potentially profitable investment over the long term. The key with batteries are the cost. They are declining, which is good. And now even Audi promises batteries at a cost as low as $100 per kilowatt, which is very low and would be game changer for electrical vehicles and energy storage. The lower cost might increase demand for storage and even give a boost to the solar industry. Just a quick note, I have already shown this, but the issue with renewable energy is that when there is a lot of it, there is oversupply and prices really drop even below zero. And that's not really profitable when you have to sell something below zero. If you can store it, however, and sell it when the prices are again high, then you're doing a great job. How to invest in the trend? There are three main trends to follow: utilities, commercial, and homeowners. Utilities can smooth the impact of volatile renewable energy by storing it, while commercial buildings can save on their energy bill as they often buy at peak times. Homeowners will love to detach themselves from the grid if possible, also because more and more houses install solar, so it's better to store than to sell it back to the utility at wholesale prices. When we look at the energy system, where to invest, there is a lot of it: inverters, transformators, solar panels, storage, batteries, metals in the batteries, so a lot of opportunities. Meters, controllers, power conversion systems, capital needs, investing, return yields, yield codes, whatever, a lot of production. However, the battery trend isn't that strong, and BYD, which is owned by Berkshire and an interesting battery producer, electric car producer, has only 8% of revenue coming from batteries. And also, one CEO of a solar stock that I have been analyzing, they have a lot of cash, but in a conference call he said that they have been looking to diversify into a battery producer, but for the last, I don't know, few years they couldn't find any that is profitable, that has a business model, and that will do good over the long term. And they have a lot of cash to acquire such companies. So it's very interesting how, if they can't find it, perhaps we also can't find such an investment. So we have to be really careful where we invest. Another company that plans to invest 10 billion into energy storage is EDF, the French utility. Other European utilities are also subsidized to do that. So it's an interesting growing trend. So there is the start, there is potential, and there is potential for explosion when those costs drop. The steps to take for investing are the following. We have to look at the metal used in batteries, perhaps even the easiest way to invest: lithium, cobalt, nickel, etc. Look at the metal used for the infrastructure: copper. What produces the energy? Wind turbines, solar panels, producers of all the other components, inverters, buffers, meters, and whatever. Look at the return on investment, look at the political support for the industry and interest rate. The key is to become a specialist in the sector and not just invest in what looks promising. First Solar's stock price dropped 95% from 2008 till 2012, and there were these cyclical things where the stock is very high when things look good and then extremely low when things don't look that good. So it's better to invest when things don't look that good, which will happen again. So just preliminary research in the battery sector. Be careful with where you invest. Don't invest on promises. Really find good stable businesses that are good also now and that will have a good outcome in the long term. BYD is an interesting stock. The exposure isn't that big because they have a margin as a car maker, not as a battery